Israel has confirmed a chain of blunders in how its soldiers acted when it fired and killed 15 health workers out on a rescue mission in Gaza almost a month ago. The investigation was done by a body outside the usual chain of command, but it only came after there was global outrage. That outrage was triggered by a video that was found on the phone of one of the dead workers. The inquiry says the soldiers first fired on an ambulance it thought was a Hamas police vehicle. In this ambush, they killed 2 and detained a 3rd. It goes on to say that the interrogation of the aid worker somehow reinforced the soldiers' belief that they were facing Hamas workers. When a convoy came to look for the ambulance, the soldiers fired on them too, even though their emergency lights were flashing. Israel claims their night vision goggles made it hard to see the flashing emergency lights on the vehicles. As a result of this inquiry, the commander of the brigade will get a reprimand. That's like a rap on his knuckles. The deputy battalion commander who was in charge of the ops that night will be dismissed. Is that enough for the murder of 15 aid workers working in impossible conditions in Gaza? Given everything that's known after the mobile phone video documented the last moments of the innocent aid workers and triggered happy Israeli soldiers, should the soldiers be tried for war crimes as some global aid organizations have demanded?
Health workers should never be a target.
First, Israel claimed it had intercepted Hamas and Islamic Jihad members in this ambush on the 23rd of March. It also claimed that the ambulance and fire truck didn't have its lights on. That also turned out to be untrue. Then Israel started changing its version when this glaring video surfaced. After first claiming that 9 of those who were killed were part of Hamas, Israel revised the figure to 6. By the time the inquiry was over, Israel has confirmed that none of the aid workers were armed. Health agencies claimed some of the targeted workers were shot in the head. The soldiers buried the bodies in mass graves and crushed the ambulance, fire truck, and UN vehicle, and buried those too.
We've arrived at the site where the ambulances were hit. These ambulances have been buried on the sand. There's a UN vehicle here, buried on the sand. Bulldozer, Israeli forces bulldozer has buried them. We're now looking for the bodies of those that were in these medical and humanitarian vehicles.
The head of the investigating team described the killings as a tragic and undesired result of a complex operational situation that was compounded by some serious errors in the action of the forces on the ground. The Israel military spokesperson said it regrets the harm caused to uninvolved civilians.